What, I'm not playing Apex. Oh, it's because your game's shit and it's full of cheats. Yeah, this is why no one's playing it, mate. And the fact is you ain't doing out against it. And the fact that when I went into solo don't fill on Apex Legends, and I felt like I wasn't coming up against cheats was the only difference from when I was being put with actual people. Doesn't that say that you may or may not need to be looking at your game, and yet you are still doing jack shit? It's pathetic. Right. Fuck Apex anyway. Where were we? Oh, right, we were dealing with this big scary thing, wasn't we? Where is the big scary thing? I know you want to eat me somewhere. Lie to me, game. There's fish there, so I know you spawned in. I'd at least like to know roughly where you are. You don't do that much damage to a prawn suit, to be honest.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright. Pardon me. Stick the fish in there. Terrible wind. Right. We don't need any of this taskless. We are just searching. Now the problem that I've got with this game is, like most other games that we play, is navigation. Like, and to be honest, there is... I can't even complain about navigation in this game. This is why I can't. I've not really been complaining. It's just been irritating. You know what I mean? There's a difference. I've not really been complaining. Right, because the whole point of this game is to have terrible navigation and to slowly get familiar to around your new surroundings and what's around. It's the whole point of this game. But yeah, we are physically done and burnt out with Apex Legends. I feel like the game cheats and manipulates and uses towards dopamine. So, yeah, bye Apex. Try messing with my game when I'm playing other games. Yeah, and give me invalid hits and let the other person just basically win like Call of Duty. You know what I mean? Fucking shameful. You don't have to be good at games no more. You just have to be really bad for the game to feel sorry for you to make you better. That's basically what you have to do.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I keep bringing that up. I mean, to be honest, I'm hoping for a mini-map. Where is it? Right, we need to try and make our way back anyway. Because the whole idea was just to build a base down here. We built the base. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to believe in that stuff. No, we got everything. Right, well, we're not coming out of this suit anyway. So, let's transfer all the loot into there. And then that way, everything that I actually just drill and excavate. It's make my life a lot more easier. Right, we got the base built. We actually got the flag on. Jellyfish, up the jellyfish's ass is where we need to be going. Oh, I know it's full dickhead, I did it for a reason. Right, so we got here. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, it kind of reminds me of Subnautica before we got, like, basically down to the big, deep, scary area. Which is kind of weird, how this game is gone for like down. You know what I mean? It's gone for going down within the map. It's basically done Minecraft, apart from we can't excavate through stuff like we can on Minecraft. Right, so that thing was never actually far from you in the first place, so I technically should have came across you. The thing is I'm not gonna lie, we are trying to do the missions. Trying. But that's about as far as we've got. Right. We've managed to get here though. So we're actually doing quite well. Not even a scannable item or I know Squidgy. It's a big grump. Yeah, it's grump. I know, it's nasty. Come on, Squidgy. Let's try and get out of here, Squidgy. We'll leave Mr. Grumpy Bumps over there. Let's get out of here, Squidgy. It's nice though, isn't it, Squidgy? What do you think? You won't be able to swim down here, would you? You'd be out of breath. Come on, let's get in here before we run out. I have an oxygen machine, don't I? I know you can hold your breath for a long time, but I don't know if you're breathing. Oh, I wish I was a pussy hole without any common sense. The game would be a lot scary, and I'd poo my pants. But I was born in a world that really didn't care. And did they have kids in my day? 'Cause I'm not really sure. Does anyone want my brain? Have it. It comes with depression, irritation. You'll begin to hate yourself and realise you can't get away from yourself. Then you'll even start to rip yourself. That's the fun one, actually. I enjoy ripping myself. It's just kind of entertaining, to be honest. Don't we have any big-ass vehicle in here? Like, but I just find modules for the sea truck. Oh, it's just you. Honestly, you sound more menacing than you actually are. Alright, let's go back to the main base and drop off some loot. Mainly because we're really low on battery life. And I don't think we've got the advanced wire kit down there. I can't remember. I don't even know if we have a battery thing down there either, to be honest. I don't want this shitty water, man. Like, just fuck off with it. Right, can it run on one? That's what I want to know. Oh yeah, it just says 50%. I mean, it is large. You let me tickle your belly. I know it wasn't your belly, but you did start the war. Just I finished it. I didn't even try. Cause you're a motherfucking scumbag. A dirty little scumbag. I have nothing better in my life to do than prey upon other people's downfalls because I'm such an insecure little person. If it sounds familiar to you, it's probably because that's what you are. Me, I'm an arsehole. I'm not insecure, mate, I can tell you that. I'm just generally an arsehole. There is a difference. See, an insecure person will try and make out that they're always the good person and always this, and proceed to do really bad things. You see, someone like me will tell you they're an arsehole, but always try and do good. Always try and give advice. But eventually, I ain't gonna lie, I already told you, I'm an arsehole. That arsehole in me might come out now and again. I generally try to be a nice guy. I'm not violent, but I'm very bad with my words that tend to get me in trouble quite a lot. And I've only had to really go to violence because of my mouth a few times. Luckily, since I actually got my disorder, I got a lot of acceptance because I was able to explain, like, look, I don't mean to do it. But I really don't. I feel bad for what I've just said because I get to listen to it same time as you. I just can't help what comes out my mouth. I do apologise. Like, that was bang out of order. Like, blah blah blah. Right, but you see on the other end, they won't accept what they said to provoke me to do that. To get me to snap, you're going to have to poke and push for a while to be able to do that. That means that you've deliberately gone out of your sad life way to do that. Yeah. They ain't helping people like that, mate. Asshole, you can't help people like that. The only way you can help people like that is just by fucking giving them a noose and leaving them to it. Because they'll do it much better for the world not being on the fucker. But trust me, I spent many reasons of trying to find a reason to stay on this earth, mate. I took everything for the advanced wire kit, though. Look, for the thingamabob, the power cell charger. So I took everything for it. Apparently, I just didn't have lithium. I ran out. I'm not liking this water suit. Like, I did think it was a really good idea at the beginning, but now it's more of an irritation because it does nothing but fill my fucking invent up, and plus I've developed multiple different better ways to actually get water now, so it's kind of pointless. Oh, there is one thing I don't like about Subnautica. Once you delete the game, your file's pretty much gone. So if I reinstall Subnautica, the last well, we finished the game anyway, so I don't know if the last save is actually still there. Right, these I never bothered with in the first place because I never actually saw any threat or any. These was the best, and that because it allowed to reduce a lot of bloody electric being used. Although we do lose a row of compartment, but it doesn't really matter because we found another way now. Does anyone remember what I came here for? Because I don't. Cure food and stuff. That's what we want. We want to take food supply. And get rid of stuff we don't actually need. Like them. We don't need them. I don't need that. The problem is with this game, it's crafting menu. Right, and it's that right there. Right, that the fact that that blows up on everything, and you can't scroll off to see. We need to build that because that's the actual like main mission thing, I'm guessing. We're still just looting at the minute, so pretty much once we've got everything, we are going to be setting off. So if you got this far, then thank you. But at the minute, we're trying to craft, and yeah, we got that. Where's all that? I collected a load of that, and now I'm coming back with one. Got it. Alright, copper. Quartz.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
This guy's more polite than my ex. At least he says I'm welcome aboard. She never did. Got a headache. But I put paracetamol and water. There's also ibuprofen as well next to the bed if you look. How long's that been there? Since last night? And the week before? See, you may as well be single anyway. Because eventually you're going to find out you're probably going to end up starting where you came from. Mate. And I got one of them awkward bitches, mate. That's what I got, mate. Like, no matter what you did, you just couldn't even do it right. You know, if you were following instructions with a diagram, a map, and someone even showing you first time, not that I literally that what's happened, but that's what it felt like. You still got it wrong. Could never find the in-between where I lasted too long but not enough, you know. Didn't matter how much I timed it, you know what I mean? Like, okay, so 5 minutes is not enough, but 45 minutes is too much. So if I start working my way somewhere, let's try 10 minutes, nope. Let's try 40, no. Let's go 30 minutes. Nope, still not good enough. Right, so I didn't know how to find the right... Okay, forget. And honestly, mate, I don't think we're meant to last that long. I thought that. You think it's so easy, women? You sit there and try thrusting your hips for that long. Right. And then on top of it, try doing this with ADHD. Okay? I used to get bored skateboarding. Okay? I was on an 8-foot ramp thrusting back and forward, generally enjoying myself so I could keep momentum. Right. Even on the BMX, when I had to thrust so I could manual areas and break my neck at some point because I pulled too hard on the fucking handlebars. Right, that's what we want. I don't know how to make that. How do we make that again? So we need gold. We only need 2. What's that? Because I actually have some of that, just here. I wish this water would fuck off, man. Like, it's great and all. Like, when I were out in the fucking... where I just was, it was fantastic for that. But, you know now, it's kind of more just a frustration. Oh, gold, I need gold. I need inventory space. I don't know where to put these. You just go in there, you have rare resources anyway, diamonds, all crap that I think I'm mainly going to be using a lot. But, like, not as in every single ingredient. See, that's the thing, like, that's why I put them there, because they are very important resources, but they're actually not used in a lot of ingredients on this one, compared to the last one. So I'm adjusting to Subnautica and Below Zero. And Below Zero, I'm not going to lie, if you want my opinion towards Below Zero, it's the baby version so far. The baby version of Subnautica. Like, Subnautica, I was struggling to get anywhere, but, you know, the storyline wasn't meant to be in, it was just thrown in, basically like Minecraft. And, you know, it's developed into this sort of scenario where we are now. Where, I ain't gonna lie, I actually like it. Like, I don't know about you guys, but I like it. Right, we was going to build thermo vents, but I decided that I couldn't be arsed. So, now that we know that knowledge, we need to collect fish. That's one thing we need to do. Yeah, Paige, how you doing, sweetheart? Looking after yourself. I'm on my random jibber jabber shit again, apparently. I'm trying to ignore it, but the headphone's not turning up long. I don't know. I'm legit gonna have to just make my own water place now, aren't I? Because I just got too much water. And a salt area. Oh. I really need to sort the power out in here, to be honest. I don't. That's something else I need to do. Oh. I want new bioreactors all the way across here. Can I put salt in the bioreactor? Like, is that possible? Not too bad. I ain't gonna lie. I passed out and not long just woke up. I didn't sleep till late. I don't know what time I went to sleep, but I went to sleep. I know that because I woke up, so I got that going for me. Joys are slowly going insane. It's kind of like what Joker said, like what happens when you leave and then for a stable person under no help with no help and support. So anyway, yeah, here we go. You know, people like me, it's not good.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Right, I'm perfectly fine now. I'm just like insane in the membrane, not like insane in the brain. So you know, just that. I know, innit? This repair tool never got in use, mate. And now the poor thing, it's like never seen the rest of the day, mate. Right, you go there, you go there, you go back in there, and we Need to sort this electricity issue out. Alright, it's mainly because it's because of these water filters here, mate. These are generally draining the shit out of my electric. I wish there was ways to like auto farm stuff. As far as I'm aware, there's not much of a way to auto farm shit. Oh wow, I've got no inventory space. Oh yeah, it's because I got all that out to go and build fucking over here at the beginning, and then my brain went somewhere else. Now we're here, contemplating on what I need to do. Yo Jay, how we doing? Long time no see. We still got a load of fucking biodegradable shit in there. Fuck it, organic shit. Hey, that my friend is my squidgy. I kidnapped him from the beginning of the game, and he's just stayed with me now. Squidgy. Right, Squidgy, we need to do stuff. I can't remember. Oh yeah, the power. This is Subnautica below zero. That's what this is about. So basically, it's not Subnautica 2, it's a sequel. And the reason why I know that is because they're bringing Subnautica 2 out. It's meant to be multiplayer and all, bro. It's meant to be. Yeah. But this is like the baby version of Subnautica, I'm not gonna lie. It's not as difficult. Like, it really didn't take me long to get to this sort of level. And plus all the information from the last game kind of helps the situation. I've not been on PlayStation in ages, bro. You're always busy now, you're a family man. It's kind of... And it's Christmas. So, you know, you got that as well. Need to find cross-plat game. I'm on PC now. Alpha PC, I can't be arsed with. There's like more cheaters on there than there is here. The main reason is, I'm not gonna lie, bro. We've still got Paragon. Well, not Paragon, but you know what I mean, predecessor. Still got that. Still play that together. It just means what it should mean is that you should just be basically coming up against like you'll just put me in PC lobbies, I think. Basically all you'll do. I'm not bothered about PC lobbies anyway, especially like in Paragon anyway. Most games are cross-platform. PC and PS5 for Paragon. But we've also got thingy, you know. What's it called? All games are cross-platform. I mean, we've technically got Fortnite. I don't play Apex no more. I'm bored of that. I've just really just gone on to campaign games, to be honest, bro. That's pretty much all I'm doing. Like how we were when we were playing Dying Light. And I ain't gonna lie, I actually prefer Control, just because of being a stoner. I don't really like PC because, well, I like the funding, I'm not gonna lie. Jay, how long have you known me? How long have you known me? And think of the question that you've just asked me. You already know the answer, my friend, however I've downloaded that or not. Right? You already know. Right? And you probably sat there laughing at your phone like, yeah, that was a stupid question to ask you, wasn't it? Yes, my friend. Yes. Love you too, bro. Right, Silver. Oh, you need to. See, I told you already knew. You're telling me I'm going to need the wiring kit first, yeah? I don't really chat on games now, man. I just talk to myself. And then I put headphones on to try and ignore myself. And then for some reason I just get pissed off at people. For no reason. I wouldn't mind if I had a reason, but I don't. Just get fucking annoyed with it. Like Ronnie Ratcliffe's song, mate, I totally agree with it, mate. Like, I'm trying to be a better person, but it's kind of hard when everyone's acting stupid. Pardon me if that came off rude. Fuck you, game. These don't seem to rob you anymore, though, and all. Because, like, when I first watched this game, they seem to rob you. But now it just brings me gifts. Thank you, bro. I actually need that.
Calorie intake recommended.
I wish I had a fish for you, bro. You gonna be here? Find you a fish. I'm not a virgin anymore. I finally touched a hole. Right, that way. I've had my little comical shit. Hey up. Squidgy! Your friends are here. Brittany said hi. I remember you, young boy, because he was the oldest last time I spoke to you. What? He was the oldest. He still is the oldest. You fix shit. I still have to listen to myself. And Brittany's your little girl? Am I correct? I'm gonna say it's your missus or something in my brain. I can only remember your little boy when we were playing on Fortnite for a bit, coming in and irritating you. That's what I can remember. Dad, what? Brittany is the new missus. See, look, I told you. What did I say? It's going to be like your new missus or something, or I was just like, it's because I overthink everything. You already know this, Jay. Hello to the new missus. I didn't really know the old one, to be honest. No, Jason. I don't know why I called you Jason. My bad, Jay. No, Jason's. Black Ops 1, actually. Black Ops 1. I'll update you on everything, but it's the place. It's the place for YouTube. It's not the place for YouTube. I need food. Yeah. I wonder why. I wouldn't. I do, but I got sick of listening to myself. I know. I mean, you could privatize shit on, like, YouTube, not YouTube, but thingy. Like your party chat, anyway. I'll just continue with this shit. And for multiplayer games, I'm done. I'm not playing multiplayer games anymore, I'm not bothered. They're all shit, they're all fake, and I can't be arsed with it. Right. It's just a dopamine. I don't mind Predecessor, but Predecessor's one of those games where you kind of know, and Predecessor blatantly tells you that it's letting the other team win. Because halfway through the game, mate, you'll just find yourself developing no cash whatsoever through the game. And if you're not earning any cash in that game, well then you're pretty much lost. And the problem is, you know, you should be earning a percentage for each minion kill that you get. But it needs to specifically be the kill.
Seek calorie intake.
I'm not starving yet. Still got ages. No. I've done with multiplayer games, and I've been done with COD since Black Ops 4, mate, to be honest, bro. I'm not gonna lie. And I'd like to keep it that way. Right. From what I've seen of the multiplayer, the campaign, I don't like the look of that in the first place. I should be using the salt. What about the Warzone? I've never been bothered about Warzone. I played, Black Ops 4 with you and CJ, because she kept asking me to. I didn't really like it anyway. Don't care if it's free. I told you that same bullshit on Apex. And Call of Duty is just run with bots nowadays, I'm not gonna lie. And people that just are really shit at the game but brag about shitty little videos that they can make. When they're literally coming up against people that have got 0.23 KD. Like, no, that's not my type of game, mate, and it's more the people that represent the game that I don't want to be a part of that game for. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if I found out that the people that made this game are all a bunch of fucking nonsense, I'd probably delete all content of this game from my channel. Like, and that's basically what I feel like fucking COD nowadays, to be honest. They took the matchmaking off because they've listened to the community. The community's thrown a tantrum. They don't like the fact they're losing revenue, so they've had to listen. That's all they've done. And then they'll slowly reintroduce it back into the game because this is being forced upon humanity anyway. The reason why is because if Call of Duty has removed skill-based matchmaking by a load, so would many of the other games. But the problem is you see, Call of Duty didn't get any more people playing that game. I mean, Battlefield's probably still shining it out of the water now. Actually, to be honest, COD didn't even get its feet in the water. Call of Duty is not Call of Duty anymore. Like, whatever the fucking pile of shit we've got nowadays, mate, is just shit. They was moving in the right direction on Black Ops 3. And then all of a sudden, Black Ops 4, they did a whole huge turn. Which basically, they didn't even need to do a whole huge turn, especially with the format of the game as well. They could have actually made it suitable for everybody within the game. Where they made it so that we could have the fast action, fly around, boosting, and bearing in mind, the reason why they could have done it, they didn't have a campaign. Right? So they could have put an extra multiplayer game in type where we had the boost around mechanics. Therefore, I would have actually engaged with that game more because I enjoyed the boost around mechanics and, you know, the ability to move around the map a lot more quicker. Because my style of game was always pushing from one end to the other to do a 180-degree turn and push the other way. Right? Because I got bored. I didn't want to just sit there camping and watching. The problem is, if it was real life, I probably would sit there and camping and watching. But this is a game. I have an opportunity to have fun with no consequence. Yeah? So, like, within this game set, if I was to look at the consequence, if I don't save this game, like that, to remind myself, right? When I go out, everything I've done, I will lose if I don't want to lose or travel back to my object. Right? That's the consequence. Now, if I die now, the consequence is I'm back to 2 loading screens because I need to quit the game and then reload it. Which is nice, we can do that. But all that time from that save, I would have lost all that progress. Now, within this game, I'm not going to lie, it's quite an advantage sometimes. And I'm going to start implicating it a bit more within this game because it's tedious on the travelling around and it's taking forever. So what I'm going to be doing is, before I leave my shitty little statue base where I'm at a safe area, you know, the little scanning places I've got around the map, I will be saving it. So that way, if I find nothing, and it's been a long time, and I don't know where I am, I can literally just fast travel. Quit the game, load the save, and go back outside the base. At the minute, we are trying to sort this power location out here, but we've got no silver. So, we need to go out anyway. So we're going to mine some silver. What's your plans for Christmas this year anyway, Jay? Either having... Well, I was thinking about getting some pork chops and getting a small bit of beef. So then that way, I can slow cook the beef and I can have it tomorrow with some chips and gravy after Christmas, not like tomorrow, because I don't know how that's going to work. And then I sort dinner for Christmas and Boxing Day. And I can share something with my dog and all. Oh, baby, I got everything. Nope. Right. Oh, we could make an extra wiring kit. Actually. Because I need more power. Fucking power! For Christmas, the missus going round to her mum's and Britney's cooking. That is. She got cooked. You're not going to Ginger this year? No, no. I don't really interact with Ginger that much anymore, to be honest, I'm not gonna lie. No particular reason, just... Alf took a turn for the worst. He ended up with a cyst inside his nose. Luckily I managed to have the money to be able to send it off to get tested. It's cancerous, and now he just looks like one side of his nose is Nicki Minaj's arse. So, not gonna lie. So I just pretty much stay with him. He has sneezing fits and stuff and that, so. And, well, I mean, yeah. I mean, Jin said he were meant to be coming round. Oh, no. Alfie. My dog. Yeah, dude. Ginger's probably wants to
Welcome
punch
aboard,
him,
Captain.
he's fine. It's mutual feelings on both sides. I'd love to punch myself in the nose. I do sometimes, stairs, especially the bridge. Oh, the dog knows. Yeah, he is getting old. We're getting old for ages, to be honest, bro. Would you believe it? You know, from the day you were born, from the day I was born, I've been getting old. Would you believe it? Right. Just like when my ex used to ask me to do something, I need to try and find something. I don't have a clue how to get to or what I'm doing. Don't worry, game. Don't expect you to fucking have to tell me again. I remember you telling me the first time after. So what cross-plat games have you got downloaded? I guess I got Borderlands 4 actually. I got Borderlands 4, I got Predecessor, and I don't know if Dying Light is actually cross-plat. Although I'm not really interested in that game anymore. It's kind of like Dying Light 1, you know, there's only so many times you can complete everything. What the fuck was I doing out here? Oh yeah, I'm looking for them fucking green plant things, that's what I'm looking for. The idea is these produce a lot of electricity, so if I stick them in the bioman, the old one or the new one? The new one. I got Dying Light 2, I did complete the Beast, that was quite... it was shit, to be honest. Everything was good about the game, but like the mechanics felt sloppy from number 2, they felt sloppy from number 1. It felt like they put very little effort into it for how long they've actually took due to the mechanics within the game. How it felt very slow and sluggish to me. And they didn't really do much with the actual upgrading tree, and we didn't. So, like from Dying Light 1, we got the following. We in this game, we literally we didn't. We got basically the following, but they had no vehicle upgrade system, and you didn't have your own personal vehicle, which kind of made it shit. I mean, I don't even know what you want me to say, mate. It just made it shit. Other than that, the storyline was good in that. Do I remember it? No, I way too many games. It will have to be predecessor, but if we play that, you need Discord. It has in-game chat now, we can pick on people. Or Fortnite as that has in-game chat. No, predecessor has in-game chat now. They've done massive updates. There's like a million characters like have been introduced. I think there's about 4, to be honest. There's loads of updates. They've got Battle Pass. They've got a system where you can share cards now. So, like, if you see a TTV... The problem is, I ain't gonna lie, with games like Predecessor, Smite, and Paragon, the card system is what fucks the game up. It really is. And the problem is they'll tweak a card and then it will nerf the card to the point where it's rendered useless to everyone. So no one uses it, and so on and so on. Yeah, they basically like going for the Smite process, to be honest, Jake. Like, there's a lot of few characters in the game that's been introduced where you can, if you look at Smite for a second, you'd see where they got the inspiration from. Why am I missing a power cell? Where the fuck have I put this? Because it's not there no more. Did I bang it in here? Why am I missing a power cell? I need it. Bang you back here or something? What the have I done with you? Off me. Back there. No? Yep, there. Why are you there and not in there? You fucking son of a goddamn mother. Mind you, the problem is, you know when you was a child, calling someone a motherfucker was actually an insult, but you know now you're an adult. It's kind of common. Although I ain't gonna lie, mate, I used to just like go, have fun, motherfucker. Why? Because it was your mom. I think this is another thing I hate about this game, management. The thing is we're only going out for looting, but there's certain things I do need. Like, 'cause I need the lithium. I also need a lot of bio products. What's I looking for? Oh look, we can build that now. Asian organs. Alright, so we got one of the main abilities. I ain't gonna lie, I prefer building the rocket. I don't like this search menu. I really don't. Because it's just that in the way. Look, why are you there? Fuck off. Like, you're intrusive as fuck. I also need to build one of these spy penguins. But the problem is that I don't want to because like they take up a lot of inventory. But with this game, you kind of need a lot of the inventory space. Where is? It's hard for me to pay attention because I get frustrated with the shit that's in my way. I'll just tap that just in case. Well, I'm going to watch some telly, mate. Catch you later. If you don't speak to you before, have a good Christmas. You too, man. Happy New Year. I mean, I'm always here now. I'm not doing anything. Look after yourself, bro. Right, we can wait for this battery to charge. Shouldn't say it too long. We can create a lot more energy though. So I suppose while that charges, we'll work. Thing is, there's no like decent stuff to actually put in. I need mushrooms. I get a lot of you quite quick, I ain't gonna lie. You're probably about the best thing to actually put in. Could do with putting a doorway on here to make my life easier. You start generating some power. I was actually going to keep them to go down in the oven. Right. I also want to build a nuclear power one and all. I have built one of them before. We kind of sort of like experimenting with everything on this one with Subnautica. We kind of just went for completion, I'm not going to lie. Right, so prawn depth 2. Come here, bitch. Oh yeah, you're charging. Right, where's my module for this? You.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
I do want you, actually. Right, already got that. Where's the seed depth module? That's there. Right, so we need nickel, whatever that says. Then whatever that says, I think it's plastic. Oh, fucking no. And then just 2 nickel. Okay, so we'll just get out what we've got, see what we can do. Right, go back to you. We got enough. Sad. So we just need that, which is one of them, and then I have no fucking idea. Lithium, so need to get some more lithium now. But at least we got it, so says we're pissing around. Voila. Right, even there. 2 of you out, even though there's loads around where I am, but still. Right, we need to find source of energy. Give me the peepers. Actually, no, I'll just collect everything and keep the peepers. We came in like a rat. Ah, what's this bad boy going down at there? A fast shit. Best. Feel that in the morning. What about you? Damn, bonuses. I mean, they're not that far from each other in thingy. I'm really starting to feel like maybe I can build a compartment to that. See, they're unknown ingredients, which is kind of annoying, I'm not gonna lie, but we got the main one we want. I mean, the only other way to find them is literally go around. Because I'm guessing if that can go down 1,000 and that can go down, and I don't see any options to build a submarine oil, which I'm not going to lie, I was kind of looking forward to, even though I never used it. So we can build that. We can, saying I want to, but we can build it. Fuck it, see what it looks like. What do we even need? This is why you need this task management. To be better. Aha. Ah. Some shit we just built. Diamonds, isn't it, for a more glass, I think. I don't make a more glass again. Lead and diamond. Why do you have to be so fucking goddamn expensive? And I need 2 of them. We're not building that anytime fucking soon, are we? Alright, bang you in there. Bladderfish, you're coming with me. Alright, let's get rid of the crap I don't need, so I can go to buy it. It's worth fine on energy consumption now. We don't need these 2, but we'll continue on. Just fuck off. I don't like this suit. Really, we should find another suit. I thought there were fish just swimming in my fucking thing. You wanna be in here? Get here then. Bye. You wanna be in? You wanna be part of the base? Be part of the base. There you go. Be a permanent part of the base until the power runs out. Hey, who am I to ruin his dreams? Alright, come on. So. Oh yeah, that was one thing I wanted to see. Can I put salt in the bio dispenser? It's like, I mean, technically it's organic. I said technically, I didn't say it was. See, that's why I don't like this water suit. It's kind of made base pointless now. Base was all about building them to make my life easier. Because in the other Subnautica, I just had plants that I just chopped and it made my life easy. What do you want? Time to start cooking. Like, literally, I lived off them. And so did my biomass. I don't think we're running out on power anytime soon. No, I think we're fine for that. Plus, we've still got another 2 machines to actually build, but we're just lacking the silver. No. Issues. We keep the peepers, and we keep the decent water. Do you know I've had this reed bottle of water for in ages because of them goddamn water things. Right. Let's dump the materials in there. I don't know what I'm doing with you at the minute, so you can just go in the base. I think I need to build another component. I don't know what I do with this thermal. I don't know what I do with that. Right. I hate that you can't drop stuff in your base and all, that's kind of annoying, but I guess why? Because, like, you know, the Skyrim thing, so. Right, we've got everything apart from organic plants, which is them things there that we want, but we're keeping them just in case we need battery. I would like to fill the whole bed up as well, to be honest with them. For the minute, I don't even know if we can search for them, actually. I've never paid attention. We got creatures, we can get sound. No, so we can't even search for that plant, which kind of sucks, to be honest, really. So we're supposed to scan. I ain't gonna lie, I find them fucking difficult to come across. I couldn't even find them at the beginning. I'm sick of that problem. I mean, I could just take the suit off, but the problem is it's the only suit I've got, so. That's why I kind of want another swimming suit. And that's the main reason why I kind of think this is like the baby condition, because that water was an absolute pain in the arse for Subnautica. Surely, like, the main ingredient for a battery should be more around the beginning. Like, I mean, it's literally the first thing that you need to be finding, mate. The reason why we're looking for them is because, well, we're going down the deep end to go and have a good, proper exploration, see if we can find anywhere else to be going. And with these being batteries, like the main ingredient for batteries, I believe that they will last a lot longer in the bio machine. Now, I don't know if it matters, you know, like per, like, say if like each one has a different, like, organic process with the electric, it's a theory. There's probably people out there smarter that is willing to sit around and wait to find out, but I'm not. I'm just going with it makes batteries, so obviously it's got to be good with inside the goddamn area, hasn't it? And now we're just gonna
Welcome
collect
aboard,
a bunch of
Captain.
fish to go down that way, so I can start using some salt. Like I say, we're only keeping pieces, but we're collecting everything. Reason why, they give the best food source. These are 32, the rest are like just pathetic. Okay, you can be biomass. I kind of want to fill them up before I leave. Even though nothing's going to be going on in the base. I don't know, like, I kind of want to put a tunnel straight across here so I can get in and out and around quicker, so I don't have to keep running. Is it going to work though? I just need glass. Oh, I can do that. Specifically. Kind of want to build an entrance there, which is titanium and quartz. I don't really need one on the back though, I'm not gonna lie. I don't really come that way like, quite a lot. Did I get quartz? No, I didn't. I actually wanted to extend this out, but I'm just gonna let me put that in. Right, we can get the around the base a lot quicker now. And also, I don't know, like, if cooking them makes them any better. Them mushrooms are crap. They went through them mushrooms really quickly. Ah, oh. Die board on the collectfish. Hope for some more of these ribbons, but I highly doubt they're gonna respawn that quickly. Like, usually just in caves around like little grassed area like this. This is quite good. I need this anyway, so. Is it that? No, we're still taking it anyway. It will not. She blasted me away. I've been down here before. It's just a laser book. Well, at least I don't think I've been down. But we're coming down here, mate. Load of laser cut bits. So I mean, it's like mostly just going down this game. It's hard to navigate around down there and all. Not without like 1,054 different beacons being everywhere. All named, turn left here, turn right there, go up there. Wrong way here. Oh, fish will do. I can't be. There's not much organic life down there. That's the issue. It's just big shiny crystals that I've not even been able to actually have a look at. And then we need diamonds and all, so search for that down there. That's I mean, yeah, I want you. I mean, this one respawned. Like, you kind of follow the trail of them and then, boom, different biome. I ain't gonna lie, I haven't found a decent area to actually find these motherfucking things. There's a few down in the cave, but there's like one that spawns, and it's not enough for the power that source that I actually need. Right. Oh, we're done. I've had enough. We're going. I'm bored. Right. Let's go explore.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Get the papers cooked up. Scan it.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Yeah, we at 1,100. Right. I ain't gonna lie, we haven't found the big ass motherfucking. Try and make a way to one of these. Now that we've got like no worry of just descending. It just instantly came back. I picked that up with my drill. Yeah, two would have. On the way. I don't know, it's the floor then. I do have basically. 500 meters. Hang around here for a bit. The base rigger. Base 7.
Seek fluid intake.
That's where it is.
Vital signs stabilizing.
I tell you them water things, guys. Gonna get smart. Water machine thing pointless.
Warning. Emergency power only. Oxygen production offline.
Ah, this is the one, yeah.
Power restored. All primary systems online.
Right, so, base 3. I knew they were at base, I was forgetting to upgrade. Where is base 3? What's that? Oh, I thought that you just moved it. I don't need fucking quartz, fuck off. I mean, you bring me stuff, but 9 times out of 10 you just bring me shit. You don't need. Come bake. That's not what I'm gonna put there. I just... Oh, I need a question if I spell that right then.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
There's upgrades over there that could make my journey life a lot more easy. Especially if I can go around with a fucking sea truck instead, so... Coming back to that. Get the upgrades. also need the upgrade modules. That's quicker to get around, I'm not gonna lie.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
But that's just safer to get around. I don't remember what else I need to go. Baby, come back. Ba, 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 ba. Oh, once in the world there, once there, do. What the fuck was that doing? I think that's being back. And it says me re-equipped today. It's not lying. It does. Well, it is slowly charging just because I'm swimming around. So basically, my sea glide never actually runs out of power, though. This is weird. Just swimming around to charge my little thing. So I mean, it kind of feels more like a baby mode than it does. That's Subnautica. No, that's a salt cut down. Problem is, I ain't gonna lie, I need to build cabinets in there now. I can't be arsed in a minute. Alright. We got everything we need. This is fully charged. And yeah, off we go.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Alright, where's come back? make our way to jellyfish on our way to this. This video. We got a back down. About to have a huge upgrade to yourself, mate. I love that, mate. It's great. You can even watch it slowly, like watch it shrink back down. Right, what have we got on this one? So we got fragments, which is what we need to look for. I don't know what I'm doing with these at the minute, but I think that's the thing that I've got to build. The salt deposit. That's all we got. Okay. Ready to see that grow, did you there? Nope. I lied. Right, we're still pretty much on the same shit. It's fragments. We need fragments. We also need diamonds as well. Fucking war again. Just standing around. Right, we got 2 more to go. Nothing of interest, but we're getting, other than the fragments that we need. See if there's going to be like a database that comes up or something. Let's see, we got 4. Right, let's put the final one in then. How long it actually takes to update? Well, that answers that question. So, nope. We don't need salvage. Right. Well, let's scan for what we mainly came here for. Which is the fragments, and hopefully it's to the sea truck. Let's let that scan away. Still sort of generating power. I got the power. Not bad for a fish. Yeah, we're pretty much just sat here watching this scan now for a bit. I could put the faster upgrade in, but I prefer the further distance. Also, we're going to be refreshing soon. I'm having jacket tater, a tin of tuna, and sweet corn tonight for dinner. Because I can't be asked to cook, and there's not much to cook. Hey, food's food. And to be honest, I ain't gonna lie, I like all the things that I make. Bit of mayo. Well, this is taking forever, isn't it? Because I'm sick of not having fragments that I ain't got, so this is what we're going looking for now. We got all the depth modules, but I ain't gonna lie, if I can move that motherfucking prawn suit around with that sea truck, it's gonna make traversing within this game a hell of a lot more easier. Like the submarine was fantastic for Subnautica, but I'm not gonna lie, it wasn't needed, but it was fantastic and it was amazing that you could have it. You basically had a moving base. And basically what you did with this moving base is you saved it all the time just in case. Because you know you could come back and a Reaper could just have a problem with it. But luckily, we're in that game, like, the creature was more antagonized towards the player than it was OL, so you could just be near the proximity and it would just flip onto you. I used to just disband my vehicle, mate, and then just swim away and then get back to it and then continue. Or just deal with it and then repair it after it's fucked off and then swim off. Or drive off. Right. We need a sea truck. All set. Have 2 fish. Seen what Jesus did with 1? Just imagine what you can do with 2. Yeah, but it's not going to be a bit I needed. Why work hard when you can work hard? Problem is also I have to scan every object because I'm going to look at it and come back for it. So it's a big bonus, but I think we need the ones further down here. Right, because it saves me actively looking, and that's going to scan up to 500 meters around its proximity. So right, I'm just going to swim around now. It's getting annoying constantly getting in there. I've got it there if I need it. I know the inventory's I'm not bothered. We're not looking for titanium, although this is actually quite a good farming area by the looks of things. We're looking for Pacific fragments. it is.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Can you give me some fragment bits that I don't need? Like, do need, actually. Sorry. You keep giving me the ones I don't. We're not collecting tides. Hopefully on the next stream. We'll actually get some done. At the minute, we're very stagnant at the minute. It's all the same parts though. I came here because I got one of the sea truck fucking bits that I didn't have. That's the whole point of this area. You just give me vehicle modules and shit that I could have done with like ages ago. I mean, majority of my area has just either been traversing via sea glide, to be honest. These you can see it. Not these though. I don't think I've survived most of it. Been here. This is the first one that we had. Nothing down there. It's fucking laser cutters and fucking sea truck. I went down for that. It's only got like a couple fish in anyway. It's down here. What's this place do? Alright, dickhead. Fucking hell, I only asked a question. Storage module. About looks like we'd be better off building a base down here, wouldn't it? Yeah, time to. Other than loot, we have the capacity to actually build a base. We just hooked on that situation. What do we need for our aero again? I know we need a gel sack, but I can't remember what the other component was. It's something goddamn fucking awkward, isn't it? That's what it's going to be. Right, you need your mum's tears. My mum never cries. Well, she does when she's at the wrong man down that time. But other than that, I've seen that woman cry 7 times in my life. I'm 32. Oh, Ruby. So if we can find a gel sack and that, we can actually do that. But can we build the thermal plant? So where is the thermal plant? There. Yeah, we can. quartz is not too much of an issue. Where we're actually going to build it though. Sand. I ain't gonna lie, we actually came down here 4 times. So let's get some food out. Let's get some diamonds picked up. Problem is, my other one's still full for thingamabob. Right, we need the time. That can go in there, so can we live. Let's go and use it by mistake. I definitely want a base here, mate. How many diamonds are just spawning around here? Come on, fragments up there. We got the sea troop, so we got one of them. That's the storage bay though, isn't it? Me thinking like this ain't the right place. Get off me. I'm gonna build base here. I'm gonna legit. Alright, we're actually trying to get back to base 7. That's where we're trying to go. Oh, found the end. We're not crafting, that's the issue. Still there though. Speed up, because I'm actually sort of struggling to come by this. What are you? Why am I just finding storage, man? Storage. Like, it seems to be like certain sections just only have those. The one that I want is the sea truck where I can look back, or at least.
Captain.
Put this in. That's another storage. I know that. Oh no. Fabricator module. Got that. So. Where's my sea truck? Shoot. There we go. Right, that's what we want. Docking module. That's literally what we're looking for. The other bits and bobs I'm not too bothered about down at the bottom for the actual thing, but I would like to find them.